Alright, so this is going to be a quick video from me. I just wanted to talk about this situation that is going on with Borderlands 4 and its poor optimization. Now, there is something that I want to admit, and that is the fact that I have not played Borderlands 4 for myself. All of my opinions are coming from what I've heard from others and the reviews from Steam. So if anything is wrong, do correct me in the comments. Also, another thing that I will admit is that this video is unscripted, so I do have to apologize for any stutterings, mistakes, so on and so forth. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get into it. So, poor optimization in a AAA game. To me, that is completely unacceptable. You're telling me that you had all of those years, all of those times, and all of those employees working on it, and yet not a single one of them could get the game optimized for, you know, everyone to enjoy? Are you absolutely serious? Also, what kind of computer were they running on? Like, did they not even playtest this game at all for, like, all of the different things? Like, all of the different graphics cards that you can get? Randy says that he did, but I don't believe him at all. Because I've seen a video of someone playing the game on a 5090, I think that it was. Basically, you know, the most top-notch graphics card that you can get. And he could barely get past 43 frames. It was absolutely ridiculous. You're telling me that the top of the line, you know, graphics card couldn't even get past 43 frames per second. Are you absolutely kidding me? Look, I'm a firm believer that no matter how old your rig is, you deserve to play the game as well. It shouldn't just be those people with, you know, the top of the line equipment, right? It shouldn't just be those people that can actually afford to get better rigs. You deserve to play the game as well. So the fact that Randy here is saying that you should just expect, you know, things to only work on newer rigs is absolutely ridiculous. And it's also funny considering that even on the newest rig, you could barely run the game at all and it would experience crashes and stuff. Absolutely ridiculous. Look, poor optimization is fine when you're just starting out as a developer, right? Because you're just understanding how the system works, okay? That is fine, as long as you know you work on it and you fix it. In AAA, however, the poor optimization should just not be there. Like, at all. There shouldn't have to be any updates, there shouldn't have to be any patches. The game should just be ready to run from day one. And yet here we are with Borderlands 4 suffering Unreal 5 engine syndrome and getting really poor frame rates and everything else like that. Again, I just gotta wonder, what kind of computer was, you know, Randy using when he played the game? Did he even actually play the game himself? Honestly, it's kind of really hard to tell. I have no idea, because you can't really just take anyone's word for it, right? We kind of need a little bit more evidence, evidence, that's what we need. But no, currently he's not actually published any evidence for it. He's just, you know, said a bunch of words on Twitter. Sorry, I mean X, but everyone just calls it Twitter. Anyway, he made a bunch of, you know, things on Twitter and everyone's yelling at him for it. Just begging him to just stop saying things because he just keeps making it worse and ruining Gearbox's reputation. And honestly, maybe they deserve it a little bit, but maybe they don't. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit off track here. Once I do eventually get Borderlands 4, I'll let you guys know what my opinion is on it. But I will not be playing that game for a very long time. Not until all of the issues have been fixed and not until it's on a massive sale. So yeah, that's going to be put on the back burner for a bit. In the meantime though, let's hope that they fix all of these issues and they do not do it ever again. Because like I said, poor optimization in AAA games is completely unacceptable. Alright, that's all I wanted to say for today. Until then, I'll see you next time.